The costuming is white, which, strikes the sense of purity. There are moments where you find that these bodies are painted, speckled in gold. What lies beneath the surface is sort of an idealism of what plays in my head as I watch these bodies move and dance and go about this. Great use of space, great location. Costumings always work well with movement. It's something I pay attention to. It's very important when there's a dance sequence that the costuming pairs well with that body movement. And I think they did an excellent job in um, creating this cohesive space.
It was a really great portrayal of storytelling through dance and using that the musicality of this piece as well. I think it was really, really powerful. I think the movement was really powerful. It was choreographed very, very well, and I think as a whole, tonally, it was. I'm at a loss for words besides powerful. It was really poignant. You could tell that there was this moving force throughout the movement, not so much fluidity, but something with force and moving forward.
Very dark, a haunting piece, very low light, leaving everything in shadow. The only source of light you see is a very harsh spotlight, and then in some cases, the sunlight. And there's a lot of sounds of chains, and then the costuming makes me think of bondage. It makes me think of slavery. Like maybe it's just a visual representation of slavery. I think at some point in the sound, I heard whips. That could have been my imagination, but I definitely heard chains. And then you have the second portion taking place on an empty, sunny street in what seems to be a town square. But the music feels like action, like marching music, like we're off to war sort of music.
The beginning really exudes these kind of themes of oppression and persecution. I think the rattling of the chain sounds that are kind of repetitive throughout emphasize that. But then once the film kind of moves outside, there's this sense of liberation and openness and hope. So those were the emotions that it very much evoked for me overall. Along with admiring the talented performances, I think the way that they used interior and exterior settings are quite notable.
I love the music. It starts out kind of mellow and then gets very upbeat. It feels very tense, like something epic's going on, which is. It seems like these people are getting freed from slavery, from some type of chains. Um, the fact that you hear it more than see it makes it even more visual because your mind starts filling in the blanks. I had to rewind it a couple of times to see if I actually saw something or if it was just an epic score that made me think I saw something, which is actually a great piece of both dance and cinematography and film magic because when you're not sure if you actually just saw something or if the sound was making it up. It was something that a lot of films don't do. In dance, especially ballet, it's an art form that it's lost, and this one kinda captured that, where your mind is filling in what you're not seeing, and that's what ballet programs used to do, and they aren't anymore. So the Tampa Ballet did a really good job at doing this, and it's something that I hope they continue doing.